my channel, T-Bird Stacking. Oh, I got home a little bit late from work and a little time to kill, so I thought I'd come on live, contemplating on doing a little live stream pouring, but the time I get the tea auto furnace turned on and melted, it's going to be an hour from now, so turn my volume down on my laptop here. Yeah, it'll probably take about an hour. 45 minutes to an hour from time I got the metal in there and got it turned on to get anything melted. Went to bed about 4:30 yesterday morning. Had to get up for 8, so I probably only got a little less than 4 hours sleep. I worked a little over tonight, not too long. Got home. Got to get to bed early tonight. I got to try to get to bed before 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. If I went out there, turned that on, and started pouring, oh boy. Well, we got somebody out here already. Smash that like button. I wonder who's going to be out here first. I got something in the mail today. Not a package, a delivery that something me and Mrs. T-Bird ordered. It's kind of it's kind of big to show. I would have to dismount the camera probably from my tripod to show it. But it's two of my logos put together, merged together, and I had them made, specially made and put on a rug. And I think it's like about 8 foot by 4 foot rug. Hey, Vegas Stacker, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Must be at work. Hey, how you doing, Sean? Woo! Yeah, I still got that at my desk. I'd seen that. I don't got many of these. This was open. Yeah, it matches with the copper. I kind of would like to I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's that old, but I'd kind of like to take it out and do a little splash with it, and go from the copper. And you hit it head on. It changes colors. It's a T-Bird Stalker, but it changes from the goldish, coppery color to the reddish. Same thing. You hit it right on the head there. Yeah. Oop. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a T-Bird Stalker. That was kind of nice. That was kind of thank you so much for that shout out as well, brother. Yeah, that was awesome of you. It does match the copper colors. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I had like I said, I don't know if I can do this. I only got my phone about 40%. I just got home, but I'll give you guys a quick peek. I'll end up showing it again. I want Vegas to see this if he's still here. Hey, Raka, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Turn my camera? No, no. Orientation is blocked. I guess. Yeah, how am I going to show this? It's too big to show. I would have to get a ladder or something. I got a new rug for my studio. I can't walk into the table to get you guys to see it, but it's two of my logos merged together on one. I designed it that way. It looks better when you're farther away from it, but I'm gonna have to do some rearranging. You can almost see the white T-Bird right there, but you can also see the black T-Bird. It's for my logos, and I merged the two birds together on the design. I thought it looked pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I got that in the mail today just before I headed off to work. I just did a video on it. I'm gonna do a short tomorrow and post it. Yeah, I thought that was kind of sweet. I might end up showing it again. I when we get more people on here, but I couldn't wait. I wanted Vegas to see it. Mine's too big to show too. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is rad, man. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna have to I'm trying to figure out what to do. Mrs. Teeber had an idea of me rearranging my whole studio, but are you kidding me? The stuff I would have to move. Oh, of course, like I said before, it's you're looking at mirror. I got that. You can see up in the fireplace right there. You can see the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's why we got that small little fireplace, electric fireplace, which I can change the colors on it. Where did my remote go? Right there. There's a lot of different. It throws heat as well. It also throws heat. I can change the colors of it, and it looks even better when the lights are down. Let's see. I'm not paying attention to the chat. I apologize. I see Rack is in here. Sean, Vegas. There. You'll see that a little bit better. Oh, you can even see me back here. But you can. I got multiple different colors. It throws heat. I can change how bright it is and the height of the flames. It is pretty cool. But now you can really that phoenix in the background really stands out now. And like I said, this is my studio, but I also have another phoenix over there in that wall. There's a TV I got another phoenix back there. That's where I put that one, so it would show on the screen there. And I got a curio cabinet. That's some of my. I get some other stuff that's in there. Some of my Halloween stuff. And I'll be putting a lot of my when I get this reorganized. A lot of my stickers are going to go in there, and the poker chips and what have you and whatnot. Hey, Deneen, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Woo! Yeah, you missed the rug. I'll show it a little bit again. I just showed my T-Bird rug that I got. Me and Mrs. T-Bird got 4x8 foot rug. I'll show it in a little bit before I leave. I'm not gonna do a very long stream tonight. Live stream. I didn't even. I wanted to get on to show that. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to show the rug off. Um, yes, thank you very much. It's always nice to see you as well, Deneen and Raka and Sean Stafford and Vegas Stacker and everyone else. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in. Uh, I really wanted to come home and do a little pouring tonight. I didn't get out of work on time like I usually don't. Um, I got my 2 auto furnace. It's half loaded with copper. I did some up and I didn't get it all done. It wouldn't take me that long, but if I went out there and flipped on the switch, it would still take about 45 minutes to 50 minutes before I had molten copper. Hey, Happy Tiger, how you doing? There she is, Happy Tiger. Woo! She'll be able to get first-hand looks at the the, the tiger. I'll show it to her here in a minute. All cleaned up and all finished up as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, like I said, I if I went out there and turned the tea auto furnace on and started melting, I'd be up to probably 3:30 in the morning. I didn't get to bed last night about 4:30 in the morning. I had to get up at 8 o'clock. Mrs. Tibert had some appointments to go to and whatnot, and I had just enough time to come home. And as I went home, I gassed my car up while she was at another appointment, and I did a little video on the gas prices at Sam's Club, and I think I did another video of something else. While I was just puttering around, you know. Yeah, 3 people haven't hit the thumbs up yet. Yeah, you guys will get them. Deneen will get them. Sick of Deneen. Yeah, it may be lagged too. A lot of times I've noticed on other people's streams. Sometimes they'll all hit the like button and then one person shows, I don't know, 18 likes. Another person will say, "Oh, I see 20." Another person says, "Oh, I see 22." And then I'll look and I'll see 24, and I'm like, "Huh." But it's the same thing for the amount of people that are in there as well. That changes and fluctuates. It's not always quite accurate. But I hear my cat out there meowing. I think he wants some attention. I went out there a little while ago and he was batting his fuzzy ball around and carried it in his mouth like he had a trophy meowing. Maybe he found it again. Crazy cat. But yeah, let me Oh, let me see. Let me get my water out of the way. Picked up some Chinese food before I came home. I can't. I'll get you a little peek of it. Oh, some rice, steak, scallops. What else is in there? Steak, scallops, shrimp. Oh man, that's good. I'm gonna finish that up afterwards. Well, let me show you that tiger pour. That was a really awesome tiger pour. I really like that. Thank you for the idea, Happy Tiger. That's pretty awesome. It really came out really nice. Um, Let me see if I can maybe use that as a stand after. Yeah, this is the tiger, the back part of it. I cleaned it up. It came out real nice. If you've seen the original pour, uh, I had to do some finagling to get that tail to be down inside the casting and the sand casting, and then also the tiger wasn't exactly, the tiger was sort of curved in a way. It wasn't a flat tiger like this. So it took me a little bit to get that in the mold just right. And the first time I did it, it came out perfect. And when I was pouring it, there was a little spot here near where the tail is, and I wanted to make sure I got that full. But it was really close to the surface. When I poured it, it flowed over, and a little extra got there. So I did say I was gonna, take that off, and I did. And I left a little bit of it on there, but I it did stand. It stood after I did it. It stood, but it was a little rocky. So I did bring it to my work, and we got a disc grinder, sand, like a disc sand belt, and I wanted that to stand up. Let me lower this a little bit. I'm a little too high with my tripod. There we go. That's a little better. But I wanted to stand, even sitting flat. I wanted to be able to have it and take it without any shaking or anything. That is, for being just a regular kinetic place sand, that came out really nice. I was very, very impressed with it. And he does look like he's smiling. I think he's winking too. Oh my. Anyhow. Yes, thank you, Denny. Yes, it is Happy Tiger. Yeah, it was awesome. And then today I was just, like I said, I was going around and I did a video for Sean Stafford. If you don't, like, you're not subscribed to Sean, go check him out. I mean, he's got these awesome, he's got a lot of Hot Wheels. I have a few. I probably have 5 or 10 maybe. I mean, I used to have a lot when I was younger, but I wish I would have saved them because a lot of the ones that I had were back when I was a kid, 8, 9, 10 years old. And, I'm 59 now. A lot of them are 45, 40, 50 years old. I wish I would have kept them. Some of the ones, I mean, of course, if I would have kept them, none of them are in the packages like Sean has. He has them all in the packages. But I've got one not in the package. T-Bird Stalker. Where are you, OC Stalker? He's out there stalking somebody somewhere. That changes colors. It complements the color of my copper pourers. And if it was out of this package and you put a little cold water on it, it would change colors to that nice patina red. Yes, it would. I mean, it's 2 different colors. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to look at my number versus the number that's on Sean's. He did a video. He gave me a shout out as well. I appreciate you, brother. You rock, man. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I think it's not that old. It's not really that old. The color shifters. It's fairly recent one. Um, let's see. I don't know. I actually have this one over on my desk. Well, it's over there with all my mail and my other stuff off to the side, and all my other stuff I got to get kind of cleaned up. But I've got this one, but I don't know when that one's from. It's the plastic one. It's not plastic. That's metal, but it's got the plastic bottom. Um, I'd have to look at it. Probably take the magnifying glass to it. But I've had that. I've got like maybe a half a dozen or so different types of Hot Wheels like that are just still kicking around from years and years ago. But this one was actually uh, This one was actually gifted to me from another subscriber that's not out here anymore because of my handle. And he did it because of the fact that it said T-Bird in it. And it was a T-Bird stalker. Yeah, So he had sent it to me. He sent me, we traded a few other different things and he sent that to me. And it's kind of a keepsake. So McDonald's Happy Meal could be, it could be, Sean. I don't know, but I haven't got any Happy Meals in probably 20 years from my kids. Maybe it could be from one of the Happy Meals from 20 years ago. My youngest is 29. She wouldn't go for the Hot Wheels though, and my next oldest is a boy, which he's the youngest. Let's see, he's about 34, going on 35, or he just turned 35. My oldest boy is 38, or going to be 38 this year coming up. Wow. I don't feel that old. It doesn't seem possible. I mean, I don't even look that old, really. I mean, if I did you guys seen a few face reveals here and there. I've still got all my hair. I'm a little gray in the face, just a little bit on the beard and the bottom, but uh, the upper half is still fairly. I mean, look at. Did you see that? Yeah, you did. There's not a lot of gray there. You haven't seen a face reveal. Well, there's been a few. Uh, maybe one of these days. I have the unopened on McDonald's, similar to the color of the wheels. Oh, nice. 1993. Nice. Are you talking about the blue one that I just showed? Um, I'm not sure if you're talking about that one or not. Maybe. You're talking about that one? It's possible. It doesn't get the metal bottom. It's got the plastic. Let me see if I can't use my magnifying glass. See what it says on it. And it might tell me. This is 1998 Mattel and Company for McDonald's Corp. Hot Wheels. So it was something from McDonald's, but it does say 1998 on it, not 1993. 98. It could be possible because my youngest boy was born in 1990. He would have been about 8 years old. It's very possible. It could be one that was in some of their toys and stuff. I mean, about 3, 4 years ago, above my upper loft in my garage, I had a mess of toys, a mess of stuff, and I got rid of it all. A lot of it I probably shouldn't have. I threw bins and bins and bins of toys away that I had for my kids that was just left behind and they didn't want, and I had nothing to do with it. Mrs. T said, maybe we can do it at the yard sale. And I said, no, I want it gone. I didn't want to take the time to sit there and price that out. But maybe I should have. I don't know. I didn't really look at a lot of it, but some of the things I did keep. Certain particular things, like maybe like this Hot Wheels. Uh, for the most part, a lot of it was really well played toys that were in disarray. Okay, Happy Tiger. You'll see you real soon. I'm not gonna probably be on too long. I'm not even sure what time it is. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. I may be on for another 15 minutes. I may be on for 30 minutes. I don't know. Bed rest. Sleep a long time. Yeah, I didn't get much bed rest last night. Didn't eat. Oh, I need some. So like I said, I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight. I wanted to do some porn. I probably will do some porn tomorrow night, some live porn when I get home. Hey, LBS, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. We're just showing off. Actually, Deneen will be able to see it. I'll let. I got quite a few people in here, subscribers. I'll show it again. I know Vegas had seen it. I showed it right off the bat. Deneen didn't see it. I can't show the whole thing, but I think if I dismount you, no, I'm going to keep you guys right on the tripod. Uh, I took two of my logos and I merged them together. And um, me and Miss T-Bird, why can't I turn that? I'm gonna try to get it to no. Why is that doing that? I'm getting a message on there, but I can't. Something about not turning something. I got an 8x4 foot rug, T-Bird stacking. I had it specially made, and I took two of my logos. One of the ones that I had enhanced, and the other one that I didn't have enhanced, and I merged them together on the computer and sent it off to a company to have this made. And it just arrived today. And it's too big for me to. What does this say? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Hmm. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I guess you guys have to see it like that for now, unless I turned it around. I don't have enough room in here. I don't have enough room in here. But yeah, LBS, and I was watching your live stream when you were trying to pour that silver. Yeah, I've done that before in a small crucible dish like that too before. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, the map gas piece is good. I think the one that you got is probably pretty good. Um, it looked like a couple of times you were hold up the phone above my head. Yeah, all right. You just want me to stand on top of this and maybe I could fall. Deneen already wants it. She's waiting for my table to collapse on me, but I don't think she realizes it. I can't even show you this. No, because I can't rotate it. No, I got these. There they are. I got these two. They're solid. They're like 8 to 10 inches in diameter. It's two solid legs down there. Uh, they're solid, and I got two piers on each side, and this is made out of oak. It ain't going nowhere. I think I can put maybe 1,000 pounds on here. I'm halfway there. Hey, artistry, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, too much. There was too much draft, and that nozzle was small. It wasn't. I could tell, even though you're using map gas, it wasn't coming out good enough. It wasn't getting it hot enough. But another way how to have resolve that, if you even regular gas, if you had another tip and put it on the have it in a stable place to where you can point it on your little dish and keep it on there, and then use the map gas on there. That way it'll keep the bottom hot, and then you'll be heating the top. But a couple of times I saw you go a little bit. It was hard to tell because I was driving. And I was texting, uh, using speech to text. Uh, but sometimes you were getting a little bit too close. You were getting the flame. Okay, like say if that was the silver. Oh, let me use silver. All right, let me use silver. They won't put the flame on the tiger. Tigers don't like water and they don't like flames. But you're having the flame, and the flame was like really close. If you get the nozzle of the flame too close, even though it's trying to put all that heat, it's not. If you were to have probably backed it up, had a different nozzle, a different thing, you probably would have been better off. But if you keep that heat, the flame out to a certain point where the blue flame part of it is almost touching it, that's where you're going to maximize the heat. That's where your maximization of your heat is going to be. It's hard to explain, but you got to kind of get a feel of it. But I think you did. You had to. Um, but if you were to have that dish and have another smaller torch on it on the bottom and get that nice and hot and keep it hot with that other map gas on the top, you would have found and saw a lot better results. I didn't get to watch the bunny pour yet. I was just checking out a few of your videos that popped up. They periodically pop up, and I don't understand that. I'm getting notification from you, but a lot of times when the notifications and they pop up, it's weird because they'll pop up. But yeah, some people have already commented on it like an hour or 2 hours ago. And why am I getting no notification now, 2 hours later? Hey, Broke Stacker, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. The table collapsed and we're not there. We need a replay. If the table collapses, I doubt this table is going to collapse. Even with all this, I've even with all this weight here, I'm 175 pounds. I've even stood on here recently with all this on here. So I know I can put at least another couple 100 pounds on there without a doubt, without any doubt. I think I could put another 300-400 pounds on here. Hello again, Suda. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you, Suda. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I was gonna. I finally figured out. Like if you've seen the video, I did the T-Bird silver copper merger and it worked. But I didn't have quite. I think it would have came out better if I would have put more silver in there. I'm sorry, I kind of did it in two different videos, and you didn't quite catch the video of me actually pouring that. But I had to heat up the silver powder first, and I still got some silver powder. I think I'm going to try it one more time, um, because the powder that had was in there when I originally first tried it didn't work, and it fell out onto my table out there in my garage studio. Hey, Alaskan Assassin Adventures, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Silent Silver, yeah, brother. Yeah, I seen LBS, I think, say something to you there a few moments ago. FG Stacker, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. But I'm going to try that again. Try to make a little bit better one. That was just a little that that mold that I have. That I don't think that's going to last too much longer. That thing is taking a punishment, especially the lettering. But I may try it one more time with the silver powder, and I'm going to really pack it in there. And like I said, some of the silver you can actually see after I got it cleaned up, actually came off to the side of it as well. No, you can't see that. There you go. Some of it kind of came down. So as I poured it, it kind of flattened it out. I had it almost to the molten stage like I wanted it, and I had it nice and hot, and I was getting liquid silver inside the letters. And then I turned around, I got to reach out and grab the crucible that had the molten copper in there, and I poured it in there before it started solidifying up. And I poured that right in there, and it bonded, and it worked out really nice. I just didn't get quite the right results that I wanted. I wanted to have something cleaner with the lettering than that. But I did pull it off. Have a good night, LBS. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Yeah, bro. Holy smokes. You're getting close there, ain't you? Yeah, I think I just checked out um a video of yours, or was it a post? It was a post, I believe. Hey, Rise Babo, how you doing? Practice, practice, practice. I do a lot of practicing. Yeah, practice makes perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more of those T-bird pours and do the silver lettering next time. I think I'm gonna nail it as long as that my T-bird graphite mold can last another pour. You should if you watch that video, I had that thing red hot when it wasn't quite that red hot because I was using the MAP gas on the silver inside the lettering, and had to be careful not to blow the powdered silver out of there. So I had to start off a ways away and then gradually creep myself into it. And I was getting it pretty hot. Uh, and once it started getting molten, it wasn't glowing red hot, not until I poured the copper in there. But because that graphite mold was already so hot, the actual it, it was already so close to temperature that when that red hot liquid copper went in there, it stayed. It stayed. It immediately went bright red, and it stayed that way. 89 single digits now. Yeah, 891. Oh, you were higher than that. You dropped, didn't you? Or you're just, oh man. Yeah, don't. I think somebody already threw your link down there. If you're not subscribed to the Broke Stacker, go give him a like, a comment, subscribe to the Broke Stacker. He's so very close to 900. I think somebody put his link up there. LBS, if you're still out here, Deneen, can you grab the Broke Stacker's link out there and throw it in there, please? I think everybody here is sub to. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to I'll try to make a video or something. I'll give you a shout out. Probably tomorrow, bro. We'll get you at 900. We'll get you at 900, brother. FG Stacker. Yeah, there. Thanks, LBS. Yeah, he said he was gonna go, but he didn't. He does. I do the same thing. I'm gonna go. I gotta get going now. Okay. 3 hours later. No, I haven't done the 3 hours thing yet. I think my longest live stream was 2.5 hours. I should have did the 3 hour one that time. But yeah, tomorrow night when I get home from work, I'm gonna have the studio out in the garage all set up, and I'm gonna be pouring some more. Pouring some more. I think maybe what I might end up doing, I want to redo those silver hearts. Let me get my coinage. I never put that one away in the safe last night. I think I want to do those silver hearts over there over again. Like I said, I didn't have the map gas the time when I had it. I had regular gas, but I got to heat those up a little more, and I think I may redo the toppers for those T-Bird heart cookies. And I'm going to redo them because I want the actual ripples, the nice smooth ripples on them, on the toppers of those. And then I'll probably make some more. So I may melt those three down. Um, I may even melt. I may even melt this T-Bird cookie that I made. That topper down. Maybe have a better finish than what I got here. Instead of having like, well, look like a couple of mountains. But maybe to get a better fit than what I have. I hope I don't get you zoomed in. No, I don't. Yes, I do. But maybe I'll get one P-Auto furnace loaded up with copper, pour something, maybe make another dragon, another angry dragon, maybe. No bronze dragon. I don't want to do no bronze. Maybe I'll make another dragon. Maybe I'll do another one of these dragons. I don't know. I'll pour that. Maybe I'll melt some silver down when I get home from work. Maybe I'll come up with something totally different. Who knows? I'll think about it. Yeah, good night, Happy Tiger. Thanks for stopping in. Woo, 14 people. Who hasn't seen the rug? Did anybody want to see the rug again? Did anybody see that rug? That's such an awesome rug. Oh, I love that rug. That's so cool. I wish I could fit it in, but I can't. I can't fit it in. Mrs. T-Bird told me to put it up on the wall. I said, I can't. I go even to put it on the wall, I'd have to be in the total opposite side of the room. You still probably wouldn't see it. It's 4x8. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it does, Sean. Thank you so much. Yeah, it does. It does look awesome. I don't even know how much we paid for it. I don't remember. I didn't ask. I did put the designs together in the computer, sent it off to the company, put it on there. Miss T-Bird had found the place, and okay, boom, bang, done. 2 weeks later, lo and behold, we got it. Couldn't believe we got it that quick. Oh, I forgot to put those away the other day. I got my mint coins I took out the other day, and I forgot to put a few back. Some of the 2000s silver proofs and the regular proofs. Hey Cheyenne, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it was a nice live the other day there when I was watching your live. You're singing pretty good. You do awesome. Did an awesome job in that karaoke. That was awesome. Sure, the audio version send me. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably show it one more time because, like I said, it's going to be an early night for me. I want to go out there and pour. I, I'm only on here because Mrs. T-Bird's still working, but I wanted to go pour, and I was going to. I was going to melt some copper down, but it's going to take 45, 50 minutes. By the time I did that, uh, I'd be up all night. I'd be up to like 4 o'clock in the morning. But yes, I know Cheyenne didn't see it, but I'll show it real quick. I put two of my logos together. The blue one, I'll show. Let me see. I can probably pick those out, but I got a big 8 by 4 foot rug. Oh, there's my electric guitar over there. I haven't been messing around with that lately, but it's a big rug for my studio. It's soft too. I got my socks on. I almost want to take my socks off and just kind of put my feet into it. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna take my socks off. Yeah. Oh man, this thing feels velvet. It feels velvet. This is so cool. That is really cool. Let me see here. Yeah, maybe I might even tomorrow night. Maybe I'll pour another Tiger. Happy Tiger's already gone. I think she left for the night. Maybe I'll pour another Tiger. Oh, I don't know. I gotta get that thing going again here. I didn't turn that back up. I was showing my fireplace off here earlier and the different functions that it had, and I had to turn down. There we go. But yeah, what I was saying is that it's probably going to be a quick one tonight. I haven't got much sleep. Got up at 4:30 in the morning. I went to bed at 4:30 in the morning. I got up for 8. I've been on the go all day long. Um, I got to get my rest, get some sleep, so I can go to work tomorrow and get home. And tomorrow night, when I get home, it should be around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and probably by about quarter of midnight Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing some pouring out my garage. It's all right, Deneen. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. Alrighty. Appreciate you, Sister Deneen. Yeah, let me see. I guess I can take a few more minutes. Who wants to look at some coins? What kind of coins you want to look at? Look at some prospectors. Got an 84. I got a few 84s. I've showed them off before too. You got this cool looking 1963 Canadian, 80% silver. Let me take it out of here. Take, take it out of here. People see it better. You won't get the glare from the capsule. If I can get it open. I got this back when I was a teen working for my dad's garage. 1963. Silver Canadian. I got quite a few of those actually, different years. This is one I just happen to have. Oops. Put it back in there. I got a whole other mess of a lot of these. Some of these quarters I've got down here. Some of the silver quarters I've found in previous found these in previous coin stars, which I never did videos on. I got a few of them that I'd found. Let's see what year this one is. Constitutional. What was that? 48, I think. Can't see. I'll have to look at my magnifying glass. Yep. 1948. Kind of in rough shape. That's all right. Is that a 39? I think that was a 39. Yep. Look at the other one first. Here's a 64. I just got these laying around the desk. I should actually put them back in my other stash of Constitutional. Yeah, there's a 64. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put those in my other stash, my Constitutional back here. My little treasure chest of Constitutional. I got this planchet. I found that in a quarter roll. A planchet came from the mint. Never got stamped. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Throw that in there. I have to throw this Canadian one in there too. I got to start cleaning some of this stuff up. Oh, here's another Constitutional. 1943. Oh, that one. I don't even know why that one's out here. This is a much older one. A much older Canadian. Here's that one. 1949. Caribou. Throw that in there. Oh, here's another one. What year is this one? Time for a bigger box. Oh, I got other boxes, but they were all put away. What year is this one? 1955. Caribou. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, 1955 Caribou. Got the Young Queen on there. And that was the fifth. There's a 53. Oh, we got a mint mark on there too. I didn't even look at the other ones for mint marks. S. Looks like an S. I don't know if we can zoom in on that or not. You can do a little research on some of these. No, that's a D. A D. It looks like an S, but it's not. It's a D. I haven't looked at the value of these ones. That's a D as well. That was the 64. That's fairly common. Oh, let's see. Silver dime? No, a regular dime. Those 3 pennies. Yeah, I'm going to stick that there. I'll stick that back. Time for a bigger box, yeah. I brought out a big box the other night on my live, and I showed some stuff I probably shouldn't have. I accidentally. Yeah, Cartier Silver was out here, and he called him Eagle Eye Cartier Silver. He didn't take him long to zone right in on what I was showing. He seen something else in the bigger box that I had that I shouldn't have shown. Let's see. I don't know if my chat's lagging over here. I think it might be. I'm not seeing everything. There we go. No, I think I'm up to speed. Maybe not. No, I don't know if trying to look at my chat here, my phone versus what's on my computer, and I don't see the chat moving on my computer. Something may have happened. No. Yeah, I'm still live. Everything's still working. Yeah. But anyways, I think I hear Mrs. T-Bird just getting done. Yep, she's just getting done. So thank you, each and every one of you, for stopping by. Like I said, I'm going to call it an early night, and I'm going to try to get to bed early. I know I'm a night person. I'm a night bird, but I really need to get my rest. I got a lot going on this weekend. Uncle Sam's gonna like me again this year, so tomorrow night I'm gonna do some live pouring. Probably gonna pour some silver. Gonna pour some copper tomorrow night. Um, I probably won't do a whole lot Sunday because Sunday I'm going to be spending a lot of my day and a lot of my time getting all my documentations and all my paperwork and getting everything all done so I can get my taxes all together and get them all done to see how much I owe Uncle Sam again this year and try to have that done and sent out before or by at least Monday and have that all done because I think Tuesday is the 15th. That's the day and time you've got to have your taxes in. Pretty sure April 15th is this Tuesday. And I always wait to the very end. Oh boy, my dogs just heard a bunch of coy dogs. I could hear them howling, and they heard them. Now they're barking. But yeah, I gotta get my taxes out and get them done. I always wait towards the end because I always owe him money. I don't know how and why, but I fall into a different category, different class of a higher tax bracket, and he loves me to pieces. But oh wow, those are right outside. I don't know if you can even hear them from here. Wow. I wish you guys could hear that. The coy dogs. I could, but if I took the phone and brought you guys out there, hold on, hold on, hold on. This is T-Bird. Kill me. Hold on. Before I say goodbye. Them are like right outside the door. Did you hear him? Do you hear him? Trying to hold the phone up. No, no, they ain't gonna do it. No, they're not gonna do it. I think you might have heard them howl a little bit, but they were. It sounded like about 20 of them going like crazy. Might have just heard that. Who's still out there can tell me whether they heard that or not. Coyotes, coy dogs. That's what we call them up here. They're all over the place. Well, anyways, guys. All right, I took you guys all outside. You can see I don't have no more snow, not tonight. But thanks a lot, guys, for stopping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Uh, I'm out here barefoot now. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's two. There's three over there. I wish they were all Trans Ams. I got rid of all my toys. Have a good night, Sean. Have a good night, Deneen. Raka, thank you very much for stopping by. Vegas Stacker, LBS, each and every one of you. Vegas Stacker, Raka, woo! You guys are all awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll catch you out there tomorrow night, and I'll do some pouring inside my studio, my garage. Alrighty, take care, everyone. What's the word? Bird's the word. T-Bird out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T-Bird out. Have a good night, all.